At the very outset, on behalf of the Investment and Development Authority of Nagaland and the organizers behind this program, we welcome each and every one of you. A special welcome to the Honorable Chief Minister, the Deputy Chief Minister, and to the Vice Chairman of Niti Aayog, Mr. Suman Berry, and his gracious lady wife, and the entire members of their entourage. Vice Chairman, sir, we welcome you to Nagaland, the land of festivals. We welcome each and every one of you to this business hub and this innovation center, which the Chief Minister and the Vice Chairman has just inaugurated. We thank them for their presence. We thank them for their support and their solidarity. Vice Chairman, sir, Nagaland, as you know, is the 16th state of the Indian Union, located in the far northeastern corner with Indo-Myanmar border. But over the past decades, Nagaland has given its best sons and daughters to India's journey and India's adventure. From the heights of Kargil, where our soldiers made ultimate sacrifices, to international sporting arenas, to music platforms, artists, judicial luminaries, excellent bureaucrats, significant personalities in public affairs, Nagaland has given its best sons and its daughters to the country of India, to India's nation-building process. And we can say with pride that Nagas and Nagaland has contributed to India's rise.
I request Madam Maitri also to please join.
In the first place, I greet a warm welcome to each one of you as we gathered here today to mark a significant milestone in the journey of Nagaland economic and innovative transformation. It is indeed a privilege to extend my heartfelt greeting to all present at the inauguration of the Integrated Business Hub and Innovation Center in Dimapur. As we stand on the threshold of progress and development, it is imperative to acknowledge the pivotal role played by initiatives such as IBHIC in fostering innovation, sustainability, and entrepreneurship. In today's dynamic and rapidly evolving world, innovation is the key drivers of growth and prosperity. It is the engine that propels us towards a brighter future, empowering our youth and unleashing the full potential of our economy. I am particularly delighted to witness the convergence of various stakeholders, including government bodies, industry leaders, and development organizations in support of IBHIC. These collaborative efforts underscore our collective commitment to nurturing a vibrant ecosystem that fosters creativity and forward-thinking entrepreneurship. Through platforms like IBHIC, we aim to provide our aspiring entrepreneurs with the necessary tools, resources, and guidance to transform their ideas into impactful ventures that drive sustainable growth. and create meaningful opportunities for our people, particularly the youth of our state. I think what you are witnessing today here in this inauguration of IBHIC is a really giant step. Um, if you were to project ourselves and think what will it lead to, one could make a couple of predictions. First, in about 3 years, as this center gets going, Nagaland startups ought to go about 5 times, is one prediction you can make. How can you say that? Because Nagaland today has about 56 startups. That is about one startup in 75,000 Nagas, citizens. That's about 1/5 of where India's average is. If we go to India average with such an infusion, we will go 5 times. That's in 3 to 5 years, right? What can you say about 10 years, 15 years? I think we can say that this number will go 50 times because India itself will grow 10 times. We could talk about why that's 10 times and all that, but that's why does it all matter? Because a single startup on average today in India creates 12 jobs, which means all of these will create jobs for people locally. So I really commend the Honorable Chief Minister for recognizing economy as the real driver of this state and launching this initiative in such a short, expedited time frame. So that's one piece I wanted to share with you.
I should say that Nagaland and Niti Aayog have had a long-standing relationship. We have helped the state in designing and implementing capacity building programs, infrastructure development projects, and policy recommendations tailored to its specific needs. But today I am here to inaugurate the Integrated Business Hub and Innovation Center, while, as Dr. Vaishnav has indicated, I'm sure the Innovation Center will act as a catalyst to induce and intrigue young minds towards innovation and entrepreneurship. I here wanted to set this in the larger context of the vision of the Prime Minister for Viksit Bharat at 2047 and the support that the Prime Minister has given to innovation and technology. And as an economist and an economic historian to some extent, indicate why this is happening at this moment and why indeed one can expect the kind of flourishing that my colleague Dr. Vaishnav has put forward. I know that Nagaland was host to the G20, one of the events of the G20 last year. And I do, as somebody who worked for the Honorable Prime Minister and saw with great admiration how India, in a very difficult geopolitical environment, succeeded in developing a consensus document in the G20. I wanted to say that what the G20 leaders basically articulated in the communique that they signed unanimously, a consensus document, despite the war in Ukraine, was that we are at a challenging, difficult, and exciting moment in thinking about economic development in the world. I'll talk a little bit at the global level and then talk about what this means for India and then talk about what the perspective of the PM for India has, the implications it has for Nagaland, always recognizing that your Honorable Chief Minister is a member of my governing council, and so I expect not only to have Niti Aayog contribute to his vision for the state, but also have him contribute to guidance for Niti Aayog. But to start a little bit with the world at this moment in time, there used to be what one might call a recipe or a playbook is the American term, or how countries should develop or would develop. Yes, a great focus on health and education, that has not changed, but also a great emphasis on large-scale corporations, on labor-intensive exports, and particularly manufacturing. And that was a successful route that many of the countries to our east followed, to begin with Hong Kong, well, Japan, then Korea, and most recently China. But a lot has changed in the last decade, both for good and not so good. For good, what there has been an acceleration of technology. Today, of course, symbolized by the new frontier of AI or artificial intelligence, but earlier, all of the dimensions of the semiconductor digital revolution, which India has actually benefited hugely from.
It is with great pleasure and my pleasant duty to stand before you today. And I also want to extend my warm welcome to all of you, and particularly to Honorable Vice Chairman of Niti Aayog, Sri Suman Kumar Berry, and members of this Gujarat. We really appreciate your benevolence instead of accepting our invitation to the inauguration function of the Integrated Business Hub and Innovation Center for investors, facilitation and development in our state of Nagaland. The project today reflects your unwavering commitment to fostering collaboration and driving forward India's initiative aimed at economic development and prosperity under the dynamic leadership of our beloved Honorable Prime Minister, Sri Narendra Modi. This moment marks a significant milestone in our journey towards economic prosperity and development. This new facility will create opportunities and platform for our entrepreneurs, innovators, and our youth to strive towards their aspirations. I'm hopeful and confident this will become a hub for business and enterprise and will reflect the energy and ambitions of our youth who are educated but require motivational skills. We appreciate Niti Aayog for partnering with us, particularly our Dr. Susan Wisnari, who is the Mission Director of Atal Innovation Mission. And what The former speakers have mentioned, I feel that it is a commitment and we look forward many activities to happen here. This place will be a happening place. I'm hopeful and confident that this become a hub for business enterprise and a happening place. We appreciate for all those who have participated and make it possible. Nagaland has always been known for its rich culture, vibrant tradition, and breathtaking landscapes, and most of all, that its famous fragrant land of festivals. However, we recognize that the true unlock our state's potential remote in great innovation, entrepreneurship, and investment. With this vision in mind, we have conceptualized and brought to life the integrated business hub today, a dynamic platform designed to facilitate and support investors, startups, and entrepreneurs alike. At the heart of this initiative lies a commitment to streamlining administrative procedures, promoting transparency, and providing quick support to investors. Through a single window coordination strategy, we aim to simplify process and create an environment that fosters growth and opportunity for everybody. We will ensure that proper due diligence, observance of best practices, and utmost transparency and meritocracy is maintained in the establishment and operation of these new facilities. Priority will be given to startup entrepreneurs and investors who are eager to invest in Nagaland. We encourage collaborations between local talents and investors to promote innovations and seize untapped potentials. We will also create opportunity for retail, food courts, corporate offices, marketing front for PSUs and innovation enterprises, among other verticals. The integrated business hub will not only serve as office space of investors, but also provide modern amenities and a welcoming working environment. It will undergo necessary renovations to become a contemporary workplace that meets the needs of the modern investors. Further, our dedicated support team comprising representatives from ITEL, led by Mr. Abu Bakar, Chairman, and other relevant government departments will ensure seamless transition to permanent locations for investors. They will also provide essential support services, including legal assistance, information on local business practices, and access to vital resources. Our aim is to ensure ease of doing business, a single window clearance for our investors, partners, and corporate friends. Today, we are honored to have hosts of esteemed investors and companies expressing interest in our vision for Nagaland economic growth and the MOU signed and more to come. We have enough space for other interested partners to come in. From international trade centers to aviation academies, from skill development center to incubation hubs, the diversity of interests speaks volumes, for which I am grateful, and I am looking forward to working together for the people of the state, particularly our youth. As we embark on this journey together, I urge all stakeholders to join hands in making Nagaland a magnet for investment, innovation, and economic growth. Let us work tirelessly to create a brighter future for generations to come. In conclusion, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to all those who have contributed to the realization of the integrated business hub. Your unwavering support and dedication have made these dreams a reality today. Thank you, and may the integrated business hub pave the way for a prosperous and thriving Nagaland. Thank you, and God bless.